Hey, what's up, guys? PowerStroke Jude here. I hope all my dudes are having a great day. I'm going to show you the very last tour or setup I have in my US General cart because I am upgrading back to a Pro cart. I've always had Pro carts in the past. I had to sell a $1,200 Mac cart for like 350 bucks, a few years back because I was hurting for some cash. I needed it. I did it. I replaced it with this a couple months later, and I've worked out of more than a couple months later. Yeah, maybe a couple months later. But I've worked out of this since, and this has been a great cart. I've had no issues with it, but I recently upgraded back to a Pro cart. I've got a snap-on 40-inch wide 6-drawer cart. I will show it to you right now. Hope you enjoyed that. Now here's that's my new cart. So here's the way I set up my cart. Over here I've got my CT761, got my DeWalt DCF 902, and my impact driver set up with the PowerStroke little 1/4-inch adapter. I use those a lot. I've got a Flexzilla blowgun. I've got some magnets. I've got some screwdrivers. I've got some Mac little pry drivers. Got a couple of those. I got a Craftsman ratchet. I got a Capri breaker bar, and then I got this breaker bar that everybody liked the last time I did a tour of my cart. And if you guys can see it, I'll try to see if it can show. You can see the bend in that. I have put some torque into that, probably torquing some 6.4 heads or something, but that's pretty crazy. I'll just leave that like that for now. On this side, I've got some snap-on pry bars. I've got some trim tools, and I've got some panel poppers, or not panel poppers, hose clamp tools. I'll show you them from the bottom. You can see what I'm talking about. That's what those were. And right there's a couple of Harbor Freight screwdrivers, long screwdrivers. The top of my cart, I have a Mac light that I like a lot. It's magnetized, but it doesn't, you barely bang it and it falls off a little bit, so you got to be careful with that. It's not probably what its main use is. Up top I got a couple of screwdrivers that I never use. Another thing I never use, that's a driver, and then a couple of valve stem tools, or valve core, or Schrader valve tools. Up here I've got a broken mirror, a flashlight, another mirror. Looks like I've got a adapter. Oh, this is cool. You guys got to see this. This is my friendship knife that I got from my good friend Tarek. I do believe there's only 6 other people that I know that have that knife. So to all of us who are in the loop, what's up, guys? Just kidding. What else do I have? Oh, I got this. This is made by Clore Automotive. It's a Mantis Light and Carry. It's all right. Oh, that's the keychain that came from with my new box. Some scissors, little WD-40 on a can holder from Matco. Some magnets. Which one do you think I use the most? Little torch, some pocket screwdrivers, a light that I use. This is the coffee cup holder that usually holds monsters this time of year, not necessarily coffee. Come winter time, it's all coffee. I've got a couple of lights, one snap-on, one Maxion. I've got a snap-on headlamp. I've got a 99-cent store headlamp. I've got a Matco set of ratcheting wrenches that I like a lot. It's 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14. The 14 is not on there because I don't use the 14 very often, but the other ones get used a lot. These are gear wrench ratcheting wrenches that I used to use a ton. I still use them once in a while. I just have them hanging there for the most part now. Right here, my buddy Joey Preciado got me that when he went to Hawaii. Hang loose. What's up, dude? I got some 1/4-inch extensions, a 1/4-inch breaker bar. That's a channel lock breaker bar. Then I got some 1/4-inch ratchets. I got an SK, a gear wrench, a snap-on, an Icon, and an OEM tools. Back here I've got some bit adapters, and I got some drills. Just you can see what they are. A little bit of everything. Up top, on this side I've got Cornwall impacts, deep and shallow, metric, Capri impacts, 1/4-inch, deep and shallow. That was 3/8. And then my snap-on wobbles, 3/8. Other side, it's the same thing, Cornwall, but that's SAE. Capri, SAE, 3/8 and 1/4. Up front I have an OEM tools torque set, It's got the E-Torx, it's got the regular Torx, and it's got the security tamper-proof. Right here I've got some gear wrench, SAE and metric, and they're flexible 1/4 inch sockets. Right here I got some PowerStroke with the ratchet. It's a shallow impact. Well, I forget what the term is, but when they're really shallow, more shallow than shallow. They're 1/4 inch drive. They work. I got some extensions. I got some snap-on Wobble Plus, just a no-name long extension, and then I got my chrome sockets. I don't think these were on my upper till last time, but right here, SAE and metric, deep, shallow, and mid. The deep and the shallow are Monster Mobile for both. The mid are Craftsman for both. Then right here up front, I've got 1/4 inch extensions. I'm sorry, 1/4 inch sockets, deep, shallow, and mid. The deeps and the shallow are gear wrench. The mids are a mixture of gear wrench and snap-on. This set, I've had some tools. It doesn't matter why I got an upgrade, but I'll tell you how I got an upgrade. My good friend Tarek hooked me up with the gear wrench 1/4 inch set. It's a master set, so that was pretty cool. So that was the top till. Let me try to rush through this and try to get through the rest of the drawers now. Oh, one more thing up top. That usually does not hang out in my cart, but I use it a lot, so I threw it up there. That's my snap-on 1/4 inch long reach ratchet. Going into the first drawer, I have a snap-on screwdriver, a DeWalt screwdriver, a Wera bit set, some random bits, tape measure, some bit drivers, cheap version of the Wera bit driver. That's all stuff that I use when I work inside of a cab. So I keep that stuff clean so I don't have to get a cab dirty or clean my tools when I go into a cab. Next drawer, it hasn't changed at all except for the wrenches. These are the snap-on flank drive plus, SAE and metric. They go from 1/4 to 3/4 and from 10 to 19. Then I got some smaller Craftsman USA stuff right there. I have my ratchets in here. This is the newest edition. This is my Cornwall ratchet. I've been using this a lot lately. I really like it. It's been my go-to. And then I've also got what's in there? I think I got an Craftsman and a SK in there. No, I'm sorry, Craftsman. Yeah, it is an SK. I have a Craftsman and an SK ratchet. I've got a wrench extender. I've got a snap-on low profile. That's the word I was looking for. Low profile on those. Snap-on low profile ratchet. And this little Craftsman 3/8 driver is awesome. I love this thing. You know, when I'm working on the diesel, I use this a lot, believe it or not. Over here, I've got my high torque snap-on and my mid torque DeWalt. There's the battery, extra battery for the snap-on. I have an extra battery for the DeWalt too, but right now it's on my speaker. And here I've got pliers. I've got snap-on pliers. I've got some Monster Mobile made by Nipex that I seriously, guys, I said this in a short. People thought I was kidding. I'm not a big fan of them. I think my snap-on wrench snap-ons are just as good. This is cool. Let's see. That's a hex set I got for my kid. It will always be in my cart, no matter what brand it is, man. He hooked me up with that, and I love that. Best favorite tool in my repertoire. And oh, look at that, way back there. There's a long extension. I don't know why it's way back there. I just saw it. Tools get lost. I have an OEM 10 bit kit. I have a snap-on 1/4 inch ratchet set that I believe it or not, I don't use that often. I picked it up. I thought I was going to use it all the time. Not a big fan of soft rips, even though I do use that Cornwall a lot. The main one I use is that's a hard handle, but I use those 2 1/4 inch ratchets a lot. And then when I need a longer one, I have the SK without the soft grip, and I use that one a lot. But like I said, a lot of snap-on pliers, some vampire pliers. There's a pick set. There's something I just got. That's the seal spoons, and then I got the long picks. Next drawer, I've got some hammers. I've got I'll show you what it is. You can see that. It's the Monster Mobile They're like, well, you can see how long they are. About as long as that case. And it's size 8 to 19, and it's wobble long extensions. I got my snap-on hammers. I've got a Craftsman hammer and another Craftsman hammer. I've got my Mac drill bits, and I've got my Easy Red. Everyone has those, whether it's made by Monster Mobile, Easy Red Mountain's the main brand you see now, but I've had those for years. Bottom of my till, there's one of my speakers. That's the one that I don't use as much because I got a bigger one. In the back, that's the speaker sitting on a little diag case. I've got like a little couple of code readers, you know, electrical tools, stuff like that. And then in there's my voltmeter. All three of those just have random nuts, bolts, and whatnot. There's a flashlight that I use. You know, it helps me see down there. But it's a cool light. OEM Tools made that one. I like it. Over here, I've got some fluids. Back of my cart, I've got a couple of OEM tool cups. I've got a grippity holder. I've got a bolster. I've got a Monster Mobile light. I've got some towels that I got to replenish. I've got some gloves. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will show you guys a tour of my new setup and my new cart soon. Please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Until next time, keep on keeping on. PowerStroke Jude, out.